Right, welcome once again because you don't know, but this is like the third time I've been typing this, recording this. I mean, somehow my settings were not in the right place for doing so, but I already like did the. I mean, I'm sorry. I already did this shuffling, like my whole thing. So now I already have the cards displayed. I'm doing an elemental reading for people that have sun in Capricorn. This is February 2020. To me, it's like it doesn't matter. You just so like you wanted to see the video or whatever it is like, and you felt like clicking on it. Like, be my guest. Is the message might be for you. Hopefully, leave a comment below because I have no idea what I'm to who I'm reading. You know, it's like so different than you're having like someone in front of you like doing the reading for. But here's like invisible crowd. So okay, invisible crowd, let's do it. So I'm doing an elemental reading, which means we're looking for we're looking onto your earth, your air, your fire, and your water. Okay, so earth means like your material means, which also could include your body, your house, your family, your possessions. Money, of course, is included there. So in your money department, I have like you have to rest. When I draw, how do you say? It's not like well, yeah. To clarify a clarifier, thank you. To clarify these four swords which you got there is the trio of cups, which tells me that maybe you've been going out a lot. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time outside your home and not resting enough. Maybe even spending money in parties and pubs and friends. Even giving gifts. You maybe felt or you felt like socializing also meant like offering too. Maybe you, if someone invited you over for dinner, you have to like buy something to bring. But anyways, um, what the advice is not to go through that path during this time. Like you do have to rest. This is what I came. You have to rest. You also have to meditate. This is what is going on. You have to. I don't like saying you have to, but this is what is coming to the energy field. Um, so, anyways, stay home. Stay home. Don't spend. Like, yeah. Okay, so the heart, because I like to put in a heart in there, not only the four elements, but also what is like the heart of the matter. Let's say there is a change. There is yeah, something shift. Very certainly, your circumstances, how you view life, how you view some sort of relationship, or it could be work, it could be love. It could be also in the material. So in your reading, there are a lot of swords. So what it tells me is like there is a lot of stress of what is happening right now, and also I mentioned this like constantly on the other videos, and I forgot to doing so. But I draw. Um, Room for you. It's a standstill. It means ice, ice, ice. So this is the time for you to not do much. Like the advice is to stay still, surrender to whatever is happening right now, because you may not have uh, the effect on whatever is it that's happening right now. You cannot do much about it. You just have to take it. To renounce, to surrender, to give up to your will. You cannot do anything or much right now. The circumstances are not there for you right now. It's basically be patient, be wise, retreat. That's wise, and yeah, because there's a lot of confusion going on right now because of this change. This is what's happening. This is the card that is in your heart. And see this little fellow right there? I feel like this is you brought to your knees. Probably from before this happened, you were already feeling like that. So maybe you were calling for this. Maybe you intuitively know or knew. That's what I meant. Maybe you intuitively knew that some sort of change was needed in order for you to move on. Like maybe you were not feeling recognized enough. You weren't feeling happy in this situation or relationship. You were already feeling down. So um and maybe that you were already feeling down, maybe that ended all of a sudden, and you're like, but I thought I was doing great because on the outside you were doing your best. Um, but on the inside you weren't feeling great. So I feel when I draw some clarifiers, this is what I came for that tower. So yeah, someone came and tell you some message of some sort, and whatever is it that you were carrying with you, which was your burdening you, that you weren't willing to give up. Like you, even though you were so unhappy, you weren't really giving up on it. So this sudden message, this yeah, it was like a message, like someone came to tell you something. It was given either by spoken word, but it was some sort of communication, maybe through message. But yeah, it was like a messenger, like someone came and said to you, hey, this is not moving forward, we need to change this. And probably you were expecting that, or you were, but you didn't want to. You felt like you weren't ready, but maybe you are. Maybe you are ready, but you don't feel like that. That's because I also see a lot of confusion in your mind. So let's see what's going on with this confusion in your mind, which is confusing. Okay. So someone came to you and offered you a new idea. Someone said, hey, let's do this. And you were like, oh yeah, I would like to very much do that. This is like you maybe you thought you had to go one way. That's what you were thinking before, and then boom, someone said like, hey, would you like to do this? I mean, it's new, pretty, it's blossoming. Probably you like to join me. So yeah, like so now you're like, what am I up to do? Should I be doing what I thought I was going forward before someone came and told me this? So yeah. So now it's like time to decide, but or maybe that's why you feel like there is time for you. That's what you think. Maybe that's why you're stressed out because you think you have to decide right now. But here there is this nice room telling you no. Now is not the best time to do that. Now it's time for you to get yourself together, to rest, to try to meditate, and then you'll know. Which can be hard for a Capricorn because Capricorns, we like to be in control. We like to know where we're going to, what do we have to do in order to get there. And this comes as a forcible time for you to not take a decision right now. Yeah. So anyways, in your fire, which to me, or which for the elemental spread, is your creativity, is your sexuality too. So is your kundalini. So Sun in Capricorn. Uh, your kundalini has to do with the it's also an ace now that I think about it. It's like the new beginning of also a new idea. Like there was this proposal Yeah, like someone came and give you yeah, is that how you call it, like a proposal? Because here we have another ace in your fire, so it comes as a form of a plan. Maybe someone offered you a plan, not only like the outlooks of it, or you're starting to develop the plan. You're starting to feel fueled by this new plan. Maybe this is motivating you, this new opportunity or new idea, like the burst or the birth of this newness is giving you fire, is giving you something to look for, an expectation, even though it's kind of like causing you confusion because there's still swords around. So there's like a lot of heaviness in the mind. That's why I feel like it's so important for you to meditate, because you have a four of swords right there, and a two of swords, which to me is like you have to do it. Um, that's the advice of the tarot. In order for you to feel clear about making decision, definitely you have to meditate. So that's the advice. I don't like using that word like have. I don't like it. But this is what the tarot is suggesting. That what it comes to me. Okay. So also you have some sort of illumination. And how was our relationship with someone in your past? Because I have right here Six of Cups and King of Swords in reverse. So someone in your life wasn't as fair and trustworthy as you thought or as you remembered. Um, yeah, maybe you had an idea of someone to be one way, but it turned out to be so differently. Maybe you feel betrayed. Although I don't feel like betrayal with swords, but I mean, if a king is not being just, wouldn't you feel cheated? Not that this, I don't know if this person cheated on you, but I mean, like, yeah, it wasn't he or she. Their intentions weren't that honest in the end. They try to use, I don't know where it comes away, but they try to use the affection that you had, that you once had and you built together, but when you were younger. And yeah, so there is like some history there. Maybe this is not for everyone, but I see that in some sort of relationships you have some history with someone, and now that's like the foundation to which this new whole thing started, but then now you realize that it wasn't that good because this person wasn't that really honest with you. So you found out about that also, because there's like Ace of Swords, that's like knowing something, realizing something. So probably this messenger also had to do with that, like you found out about someone. But I don't feel like it gave you some sort of like, I don't feel like it gives you lots of hurt. I don't feel that way. It was more like, oh, now I know. You know, it's more like now you know. And, or you were like, oh, I always expected this, and now you know you were right somehow. Like you have some sort of confirmation onto that. Maybe this was someone that you were having sex with. Sorry about that. Because it's in the fire department, you know, it's like there. Probably you were intimate with this person, or very. Yeah, I feel like you were really together, because even if it was for a job or a project, you were really into it together. Yeah. So sorry about that. It's not for, I hope it's not for everyone, but anyways, this means to me that now you know, and since you now know, because there is a snake there, the snake to me here to me is like the mercurial snake. is the one that had, I don't remember if I'm doing it right, but I remember there's like a snake in the Hermes thing, which it also means health. So it's like the wisdom for you to recover. So this new truth what gave you is wisdom for you to heal this. Like it's not only to suffer it, it's more like how you can come over it. Okay, so I have like 7 minutes, so I'll just continue with it. But yeah, now you know, and probably you now know what you're supposed to do, or you will know, or it will just give you clarity. Okay. Right, so in the emotional department, you still feel conflicted. You feel like you're probably not gonna be able to get rid of this type of personalities out of your life, or this the influence of this person. Maybe you don't feel like you will be able to be released out of it, because I see a lot of bad dream, constriction, worriness. I don't know why you're so worried about. Maybe someone left you worrying, like, what should I do next? Okay, so we'll clarify this Nine of Swords in the emotional department. Okay. Oh my, yeah. You have to leave. You have to leave someone. You really had to do it. It wasn't easy, but you did it. And you still worry about that. You still have second thoughts on that. Maybe you question yourself if what you did was right or not. Maybe you feel like yeah, maybe you feel like, but you know what I see here with the Seven of Pentacles reverse is like you weren't getting what you paid. You didn't get in return what you were waiting for. Like you were waiting forever for this to come into fruition, but it never did. So you left. This had to do with maybe a past lover, maybe yeah, a past relationship that was really close to your heart. Like you felt connected to this person, and now you have to go, and that was hard and difficult. And I feel like maybe you cried, which is not strong Capricorn trait. I mean, yeah. So we're not big criers. Well, depending on where else you have in your chart, but yeah, we're not easy people to cry. But I don't know why I feel like some tears right there. Yeah, I guess it's because you really put an effort and investment in this, and it didn't pay off. Yeah. So, I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I just, yeah, let's get an advice. Let's do an advice to that. Yeah. What should you be doing so your heart can mend? Oh my goodness. God, this is really hitting home. So, Four of Rods, or this Four of Wands, will be in this deck, which is the Aquarian Tarot. It's about to see the relationships in your life that you have a strong foundation, the people that you already trust in. It could be your family and friends, but when I saw it, and what made me feel moved mostly is that I felt like you're gonna get what you want. This is like the advice to me, or like that the tarot is giving you, like spirit is trying to give to you, is that you will find someone that you can have an established connection like you want. Because Capricorns, we like security. We're into security, because otherwise how can you build? We're all about building. If you don't have something secure, why would you build in that? So we like to know that someone is going to be stable. So this Four of Rods to me is like that you're going to find that. You're gonna find what you're looking for in the emotional department. You already have people like that. You already have people that you can trust in. But this always comes to me that there will be someone new. Exciting. Yeah, I feel like that way. Like I feel like you might get someone new in your life. This is to me because it came as an advice. What else could that be? Like it's like giving you hope. Is don't worry. This is gonna be on your favor eventually. and you already have people that can be of some form support to you and your emotional health. If you need to go home, go home. If you're out of your home and you feel like you need stability somehow, emotional stability, and you feel that you should go home, you know, because there are two forces, and to me it's like stability. So it's like this shake, this tower moment, what people may call it like that, this shaking up like of your roots and what you thought it was cemented, you know, on a strong foundation is really not. So you do feel, you do have to, that's that word, I'm sorry, like the, you're called to security somehow. You're called to stay grounded, which Sun and Capricorns are really good at it. Even though we can be crazy, crazy goats, sometimes this is telling you like, a rest, be content with not moving fast, because this is ice. You're stepping on ice. You don't do fast. You just go with caution. Okay, like quiet, easy, and in caution. Okay, so my time is up. This has been lovely. So, okay, tell me your, what you think about it. Okay, well, have a lovely day, evening, night. I don't know what time is it where you are at. So, okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.